What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. And for this video, I'm going to be talking about trade management. Now, I know most of you guys hear about risk management, which is probably one of the most important aspects of trading. However, trade management is just important. So many people don't know too much about trade management. I had to figure this out within 8 months of trading. I figured out that trade management is very important for traders. So trade management is basically you having a plan on, once you get in the trade, what to do if the market goes in your favor, what to do if it goes against you. So it's like having a plan. So whenever you take a trade, you want to have a plan. You don't want to just get in a trade, then you don't know when you're gonna pull out. You don't know, okay, when I'm gonna take profit or partial profit or go break even. So all this needs to be thought out. So I came up with a strategy towards, being more organized when it comes to managing your trade. And this took my trading to a whole nother level. So once I was able to manage my trades, because it's one thing to get in, but to manage your trade, to hold, to know when to take profit or partial, that really helped my trading go to the next level. So first thing I'm going to talk about is the risk to reward. So I base my trade management on risk to reward. So if I'm risking 10 pips, and let's say the trade goes up in profit by 10 pips, that means I'm up 1R. So I'm risking 10 pips to make, 10 pips. So that's what the risk to reward means. I'll do a video. I'll drop a video probably within the next couple of days going over risk to reward. So if my stop loss is 10 pips, for this example, we'll use 10 pips. When my trade is up 10 pips in profit, what I normally do is reduce my stop loss to half. So let's say I'm 10 pips in profit, right? Let's say I bought something. Market's going up. So I'm in profit 10 pips. What I would do is reduce my stop loss to 5 pip now. So I'm minimizing my risk now. Because many times what happens is, say you're in profit and then you never move your stop loss, then the trade goes against you. Now you lost 1R. So in order to minimize that, you could, once you're in profit, you minimize your stop loss to half. So now you're risking half of what you were risking before. So this helps you stay, profitable. So once I'm up 1R, let's say the trade continues to go in our favor and we're up 2R. So I'm up 20 pips. My stop loss was 10 pips, right? Before. And 1R, when we were up 1R, moved my stop loss to half, which was 5 pips. And now that we're up 2R, which is 20 pips, now I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. So once you're break even, you're pretty much good. You have it's risk-free, stress-free. You don't have to stress about this trade. So I love going break even because then I could just get off the chart and relax and let the trade do its thing. So once you're up 2R, you move your stop loss to break even. Now you're risking $0. All right. So, and this is good because many traders don't like going break even because they're scared to getting stopped out. But most of the time, if the market's in your favor and it decides to come all the way back down or up, depending if you're buying or selling, most of the time it's not going to go your way. So you need to minimize your losses. Okay. And going break even is not a loss in my book. All right. So once we're up 2R, let's say trade continues to go up, and we're up 3R now. So what I like to do is I like to move my stop loss. Once I'm up 3R, I like to move my stop loss in profit. So I like to go from break even, and I like to move my stop loss to 1R. So because my stop loss was 10 pip before, I'm gonna move my stop loss 10 pips in profit to 1R because this trade is up 3R. Okay, so this way now, worst case scenario, you exit this trade in profit. So at the end of the day, you're making profit. You can't go broke if you're making profit. All right. So, and also I take 50% off my original trade. So let's say my lot size was, let's say a 10.0. I'll take 50% off. So I'll have a 5 lot. Okay. So you move your stop loss in profit. Once you're up 3R, you move your stop loss in profit to 1R and you take 50% off. If this is confusing, just play back this video multiple times. It's gonna take some getting used to because you never did it before. But once you get used to it, you memorize it and it becomes second nature. So now the trade goes to 4R. So we're up 4R. At 4R, you could take full profit, or you could just keep moving your stop loss, not to break even. This is a typo. You could keep moving your stop loss in profit. So let's say I'm up 4R. I'm sorry about that. So let's say I'm up 4R. I'm gonna move my stop loss in profit to 2R now, and then so on. If I'm up 5R, I'm gonna move my stop loss in profit to 3R. All right, so this is like a systematic way of managing your trade. This helps take your emotion out of it, because most times people are like, oh, should I pull out? Should I pull out now? Should I pull out now? This will help you, control that emotion, which most people have troubles controlling. So I like using this system to help me trade, and it's been working and helping me, to control my emotions, helping me take more profit, not turning my winning trades into losing trades. So this is a great way of trading. So now I'm gonna show an example of how to actually use it. So let's say we take this right here, which is a double top, one of my favorite setups, double top, wicks to the top, stop hunt, bearish engulfing. So let's say we enter here. So let me get my tool. So let's say we enter here for a sell. Pip count is pretty high. All right, let's say we just do a 10 pips. Well, all right, let's do a 20 pip. All right, so at 20, this is my 1R, right? So what I like to do is, let me find my tool. So 1R. Why is it 1R? Well, because my stop loss is 20 pips. So my first target could be 1R. All right. Might have to move this. All right. So 40 pips. That's my 2R. 60 pips. My 3R. And lastly, 80 pips. I like to target a minimum of one to three. So that's what I normally aim for. But if I get a 4R, potentially that's even better. All right, perfect. All right, so let's say we take this sell. Once we're up 1R, all right, boom, it hit 1R, right? Once we're up 1R, I'm gonna move my stop loss. I'm gonna reduce it to half of what it was originally. So 10 pips. So instead of us risking 20 pips, now we're risking 10. All right, boom. 2R was hit. Now we're going break even. So systematically. So we're at 2R and we're break even, risk-free trade, emotion-free, perfect scenario. All right, 3R is hit. So once 3R is hit, what I will do is move my stop loss. My stop loss was at break even. Now I'm gonna move my stop loss in profit plus 20 pips. All right. You could either, and then I'm gonna close 50%. All right. Now it's your decision if you want to close this entire trade or if you want to hold it. Once you're up 3R, it's up to you. All right. So once we hit that, 4R gets hit. 4R got hit. And now we could close this entire trade, or we could continue to let this trade ride. And we continue to let this trade ride, but we move our stop loss to 2R. So now our stop loss is 40 pips in profit. Okay. So this will definitely help your trading. You got to have a plan once you enter the trade. You got to have a plan before entering trade, which is risk management. And you got to have a plan while being in the trade, which is trade management. Most traders don't talk about the trade management part. So I thought I'll share this little tip for you guys. Hopefully you guys, use it and like it. I know it'll help you out the same way it helped me out. So that's all for this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.